So we're in AMS, we finished, he finished, he graduated. He found a job in this small town, very tiny town of Nebraska, North Platte. So when he told me, I was like, yeah, maybe I'm going to a different place than AMS. I didn't know that it was actually worse. And so when I went there, I had to experience another life. I thought AMS was difficult, but AMS was full of immigrants because of the university. There's a lot of people from all over the place. So that part, I was, familiar and stuff like that. And then now coming to North Platte was a whole another dynamic I never seen. So I stayed in the house for 2 years. I'm talking about just staying in the house, not knowing where to go. Now you don't have friends there. You don't know anybody except your husband. Nothing. So we used to go to church. Just from people that greet us in the church, we just see them on Sunday. That's how we would see people. I would see people because I was not working. He was working. But I just, there is something in every person. God made people differently. I just realized I was not much more of a scared person. Like one day I decided to go to the church we used to go. It was the United Methodists. They have this, in North Platte, they have this club of elderly people, and I say like retired people in their 70s and their 80s. They make these quilts for children at the hospital. They do that for fun. So they have their own community where they go every Wednesday. They sit down, they take all these needles, they begin to talk while they make the quilts. They donate to the hospitals. I joined that group. I was not even 30 years old. And I loved them. You see, because God can only direct you to your own path. You see, now I'm in the business. I work with those people because it's almost like I understand them more than I understand people of my age. So I begin to join the quilt club. Well, I did not know how to make one. Well, they were so happy to teach me. They began to teach me how to sew. And I began to be something interesting for them that they were so excited to see me and teach me all these things I do not know. So we make quilts. We do this. It was from them, that group. They said, have you tried to go to the hospital and volunteer? And I said, no. They said, you can volunteer at the front desk and help people to find the rooms of the patients. Well, that didn't take me long. Somebody there has a number for somebody who knows somebody somewhere. They call, they put my name up there. At GPRMC hospital. I went there. A bunch of these ladies are the same ladies that was working over there. They were volunteers. They would wear these pink uniforms. They're the ones that if you are toiling around the hospital, you don't know where you're going, they'll show you. They're very nice. So I started working with them. They put me on the front now. So I felt like, I'm doing something, special. Now they would ask me, this person, I'll punch in the computer, I'll find them. It was then from there, I realized I needed to do more. They asked me, which area do you want to work? So I said, I want to work with the cancer people. They put me at the cancer, which was called the Callahan cancer area. So I worked there then I become their everything, their bicycle. If they need the blood to run to the lab, they just give it to my hands. Trust me, in 10 minutes, I drop it off and bring the results back, and I liked it. I did it with joy and passion.